Hello guys, welcome to a brand new video. I am back and will be continuing to doing content with Black Desert Online. Now on to the main topic of the video. What class should you choose as a new player? Honestly, in my opinion, if you wanna have an easy time doing some easy silver grind at Centaurs, you should pick one of these classes, and I'm going to list them from the top, what I think. So the first one will be Berserker Succession. Berserker is super easy to play and you can grind Centaurs very easy with him without headaches, and you don't have high APM. This is Succession Berserker. You literally just buff yourself with Frenzied Destroyer for the AP buff, and you just charge down F. It covers a shit ton of distance. This usually one-shots the Centaurs anyway. This has a bit of an AoE. Then you S right click and you just kill whatever pack you have. This is the easy one. I'm not going to give a lot of details right now. I'm just going to make this short. This is just only my opinion. Of course you can play other class and get similar loot if you play it very good, but as a new player I really think that you should just enjoy the game and not stress yourself with how good you play the class, which is why these classes are very easy to play and require little skill to have effectiveness while playing them. So the first thing is Succession Berserker. Why I think this is number one is because you also have 3 different healing skills, so when you don't have a lot of gear, maybe you'll be in trouble. You can immediately forward guard heal yourself. Other than that, you have your Shift Q, which is also your rage consumption skill, which also heals you. You can also put to heal you on your Raging Thunder. You can put some healing add-ons. I actually have that as well for when I'm grinding orcs. And you also have your Q skill, so a lot of healing for this class is very good. It's also easy to play. Awakening requires more APM. Not a lot of people play Awakening, they only play for PvP. Maybe some play it for PvE, but probably end game content. Now on to the next class. I think you can play Musa, Succession Musa. The thing that you have to do is you have to go in your settings, and when you find I don't know if I can miss keys, I think WW, which is like double I don't know if it's in action keys or so. This with the 2 W's, this is chase basically. So you put this, you can put this on your right mouse button, so you can go forward with chase. And so let me show you, for example, I also have it. Let's see. You have to play Succession. You could try and play Awakening as well, but this is just about how easy it is for you to play the classes. So Musa here, you chase forward, boom, you use this. I put middle mouse button on a skill here, but I don't have this. Here, this middle mouse button, you put Prime Rising Storm, you chase forward into the pack, boom, you already killed it. Next pack. You do need maybe some more skills a bit at start, so make sure you buff yourself from the tent and get your buff food and your frenzy drought. You can use maybe beast drought as well. Okay, the droughts are these. So this frenzy drought gives you more AP, but gives you minus DP, but Centaurs you won't have a problem with that if you have 250 plus AP. What you will need is maybe some weight, your horse, to put it in the middle, to put the weight from the trash on the horse. Now honestly, if you have only about 700 to 800 weight, you will maybe do 20,000 trash, because you will have to stop and put the trash on the horse, and because you do this more than other people who have more weight, this basically is a time loss for you that you could have been grinding the trash, right? So you have to take that into consideration. However, if you grind enough skill points, after you put all your skills that you need, you can put points in weight training. So I can do this, and now I have more weight. We have almost 100 something more weight. You can just buy one pack of weight at a discount if there is in the shop. You can just only buy it on a discount. I haven't really done that on many characters, so I actually don't care that much right now for that. But anyway, inventory. So here they did had some weight packs, I think. Oh wait, here, see, family weight. These one are not discounted yet, but wait for a good offer for these and just buy the highest one, and I think you should be fine. 1 or 2 is maximum, should be fine. The only character I bought weight on is my life skiller that I don't even use right now, which is kind of sad. Anyway, Musa is number 2 in my opinion. Now number 3 is Valkyrie. I am kind of not very sure how Valkyrie will play for new players that just have to Vala gear, because you do need a little bit more AP power to kind of free shot the centaurs, and if you don't at least free shot them with this skill that you see people just space right clicking and killing them, but they don't have 250 AP, they have way more AP than that, right? So let's see, if I put this right and I just click, I have to be in awakening. I don't have awakening? Oh, I don't have awakening weapon. Shit. Oh, I do have. Okay, so space right click and you do this. You can also do like W right click to use some other skills while you're in a pack. So I do have some add-ons here. If you want to see the add-ons that I have on Valkyrie, these are it. So you can use this bleed stab, of course, with this. This is automatic when you use space, and promptness is the space skill. So you usually use promptness with this automatically, but because you have low AP, you can combine this as well, because this does not consume your stamina, right? So you can just do this, and then while your stamina and bar is recharging, W right click, so you can do more damage. You can also use Sancticus, this one, to teleport to the mob and also deal damage and get very good AP buffs. You have melee AP plus 20, so this is very good. You kind of have to combine it a little bit. You won't be able to just do this and kill the mob as a new player, but it will be pretty close and it will be the most brain dead thing you can do. However, I do not believe that you will be as fast as a Berserker or a Musa, because they are way faster than you by doing this. So these are kind of top 3. Next would be, if you want to play whatever class you choose, I think you can play Awakening Nova as well. Should be decent if you prefer that, if you like Nova. So Awakening Nova should be fine because of her big dash skill that she has. Next would be, apparently Awakening Warrior is also a thing. But you basically have to use your AoE skills in the packs that are very, very big, and they have like space between them, so you kill all the mobs without wasting time. And then the small packs you use pulverize and to kill them pretty fast. It's very hard to tell how efficient Awakening will be, because I have a lot of AP now, 291 AP, so my monster damage is really, really high. However, you guys can try it. This is only, so I would recommend the top 3: Berserker, Succession, Musa, and Valkyrie. On Valkyrie you can also do you have some movement skills a bit just to move and save some stamina, but also don't forget that you will need as much of these big as possible. So breath you will have to, but you get free stuff like this from the season, right? So as a new player you will get a lot of these. Sour grape juice, so just pick your class carefully, use all this on that, make level 30 or 29, and then you should be good to go to do a decent amount of silver when you have agris up at centers. If you don't have agris up, it's not worth it. Next, I don't know, any class that has decent mobility should be able to pull some trash at centers, but a lot of people usually just use Berserker, Musa, and Valkyrie for a reason, right? So other people that use other classes and pull out the same amount of trash, those you have to keep in mind that those are people that have played the class for a long time and they know exactly what to do, exactly what movement skills to chain into each other, and they probably don't have 250 AP, okay? So that's what I can tell you. You always get your buff from the tent, right? So you have like this plus 10 AP buff from the tent that you can get from the shop. You have your food, right? Which is not here, but I should have it here, right? You have your food and you have your frenzy drought. You can also use spirit perfume elixir. It will automatically recover your mana pool or whatever you want to call it. As a Berserker, this is very useful, but I also use pots on Berserker honestly because I'm just too lazy to look at my bar and be careful with it. So you can use Spirit Perfume as well, but they are kind of like, you know, pretty expensive, right? And as a new player, you want to do money, not lose money. So you can just buy some pots from the marketplace. Always just have around 50 pots with you. Or 80 just to lower the weight, and then you can use maize from time to time to get more pots like this, right? It'll be like, oh, let me get 50 more, boom, you know. Now because you don't have a lot of maize in the beginning, maybe get 100 pots at a time. It will take some weight from your inventory, but you know, you won't have to worry about this. Or use a spirit perfume elixir as a Berserker or Valkyrie. Musa, I don't know how well the perfume elixir works with Musa because Musa only has one skill that he uses and it doesn't refill the bar as much as a Berserker or Valkyrie does, so you'll have to test that out. However, tagging another character, so the reason that I'm telling you to do this at the beginning, because your gear will not be very expensive to tag on another character, right? So you can play your farming character and then in PvP you can play your favorite character that you want to play, right? So I would think, you know, you can even play a wizard. I think wizards should be decent at centaurs if you know how to play, but I just don't see how you're gonna do how well you're gonna do with the movement, because you only have 2 teleports that then has like a high cooldown. I don't see a wizard being able to move a lot. So this is my opinion. You might say, okay, but I want to play the class that I like. You can tag the class that you like, and then you can be efficient with your main grind, with the grinder. This is for efficiency, meaning to use the loot scrolls that you have more efficient. However, you can just ignore what I just said and take a little bit more time to use maybe 1 or 2 scrolls more and grind centers until your agris runs out. That's also something you can do. You know, it's not necessarily required for you to do this, but this is for the people that really are interested in that min-maxing, in that how efficient can I be to do this in the smallest amount of time, right? Because then you can just wait for the agris to go back up. You can do other stuff, you can do quests, you can explore the game until you get agris back up in like 3 days fully, because you get like what, 20k per day or 30k, so recover 20k. See, so yeah, maybe you can try Lan Awakening as well. It has a lot of mobility. I've never played Lan in my life, so I don't know. Sage, maybe it has interesting movement. The idea is that you need a class that has very good mobility to go up with it. I don't know how well Dracania does. I haven't really played her since it came out. I only did it for the season. But bear in mind, look, for example, I don't think Corsair would have a lot of mobility at Centaurs, okay? So that's why you should be very, very careful. But if you're not interested in min-maxing and you just want to play your favorite character that you really, really like, you can play whatever, because the aggres consumes when you kill the mob. So even if it takes you longer to consume the aggres, it's not really the end of the world, right? So you can do whatever the fuck you want. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.